Okay, hopefully I have stopped Stream Elements from being a jerk to the other bots, because it would be nice to know that, ads are starting, or that the music command works, or the rules are posting correctly. It was getting random things like partial words, like the music one has Bandcamp. It got the word ban out of that. So I'm gonna have to redo my whole blocked words list and see what's going on with that. I probably should have just done that to begin with, but I'll just make a new set of them that is limited to specific things. Take a look at the Twitch chat moderation settings and its auto mod and all on block terms, and just try to work with that. So if something gets deleted, I guess I need to figure out what gets deleted and then why it's deleted. So let me put my helmet back on. So the big news is I am officially a Twitch affiliate. So now there should be ads running on the streams occasionally. SiriBot should tell you when they're going to start and when they're ending. I have it set to 3 minutes per hour just so that it doesn't interrupt a lot, frequently. So I'll see how that goes. IX has already contributed some channel points to the Stream of Hardcore World Challenge. It needs 25,000 channel points submitted in order to make me play hardcore on stream, which I'm not very good at. So please, 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 too far. Please don't do it. Anyway, for today, we're going to finish this mushroom house. I need to do an interior. I need to put some more glass up inside because I want some of the pink glass to look a little bit darker. I want to get some more light up there so at night it glows more. And let me check Discord and see if I got a response. I want to see if I can use a beacon and have a beacon coming out the top of it. No reply to that yet. Okay, so I gotta cover this up too. So first thing we need to do is, I guess, make a way up since I covered this all in this morning stream. Just go up here and break one of these sea lanterns. And then just come up. So I got all this, words. I got all this in on stream this morning. All the pink, all the little white dots. I'm thinking it's kind of more jellyfish looking, and it's also, it was going for somewhere between that style and that style. Kind of looks like a notification bell. I am going to put some red glass behind some of the pink here to make it darker, and maybe some lights behind some of the white glass. So I guess the first thing I should do is get some red glass, which I should have right here. So let's get this in, and then I will figure out lights, and then we're going to do the interior. So let's go up a little ways. I don't want a ton of it to be darker. I don't know how this is going to look. I just want some nice little patches where it just appears darker. I can use beacons, just don't go crazy. Oh, hi Bella, I see you in chat. Have a good lurk, and thank you. And let's just see what this looks like. Okay, that's kind of doing what I want. Let me... What if I do it behind there too? That doesn't look bad. Okay. Thank you. I'm very happy with how it's turned out. I can do just square splotches. The good news is everything here is flat, so I don't have to worry about like pedals preventing me from just doing this. So let me just run this all the way around. Oh, I'm out. I'll get the scaffolding all set up. It'll make it a little bit easier. I really don't think it will take long to get this done. And then IX has been working on our new stuff building. Oh, thank you for the follows, Smorgan and Cyber Queen. Good to know my alerts are actually working. Okay, Twitch, that's a little excessive with the follower goal animation. I'll have to change the duration of that sometime in the future. And then back here. Okay. So what I want to do is leave some space and not crowd it too much. Actually put this down here. And then maybe here. And here. And down here. Oops. Thank you for the follow, Queen Emily. Okay, that's right there. So I want to go up here maybe. Stream elements, why are you deleting Nightbot's message? None of those are okay. Let's just do this. Stream elements, you can just take a break. Tree Man, thank you for the follow. Let me get this. Stream elements, why can't you? Okay, let me try something real quick. Okay, I think stream elements might be off and not gonna delete stuff. Its website will not load for me anymore, so I'll just leave it, and if stuff gets deleted, I'll have to worry about it later. Let's see. Maybe here. And here. Can do this. How's that looking? Okay, it's got the effect that I want. It's slightly darker pink in areas. I'm wondering how to make it slightly brighter white. Maybe quartz or pale oak behind it. Then, no. Let's see, for some reason I really want to do this as 4s. I'll just come back and do higher up. Set all the way around. Need something in here somewhere. Okay, so wait, where was it that I needed it? Over here. Let's do right here. All right, now we can just do above. And maybe I just sprinkle in some single ones. But I don't want it to be super obvious. I don't want a pattern. Maybe I need to come out one with my scaffolding, and that would be a good idea. And maybe one there. Okay, these were doubled up, so maybe I do want a couple doubles or quads. Might as well do there. Oh yeah, there's doubles here. And throw a couple singles in. Click. Oh, I am building a, let me sleep, get rid of this rain. I'm building a giant mushroom house in the Spring District on iSV, and I want it to be glass so it stands out. It's different from the ones around. There's a bunch of mushrooms springing up around here. That's Gareth's, that's Tyler's. That one there is ABK's, and I don't know who the rest are yet because I haven't looked at signs. But ABK came around and saw my pink glass here and the quartz and said it was very Barbie Dreamhouse vibes. So it's River Stream Mushroom. And it's very transparent at the moment. I agree, the glass is such a vibe, and the only problem is, since it is glass, it's a pain, no pun, to get it in here. Because every time I needed to remove a piece or I misclicked and all, it just... I was saying on stream this morning, they need to add an enchantment for glass, like Glass Breaker, with different levels that increase its speed. Or just make haste work on glass. But it's a little too pale with just the pink. So I'm going to stack red behind it to give some different colors of pink. So I'll probably do some that are even darker than this. And then behind some of the white glass, I'm going to put either pale oak or quartz, or maybe bone block. Probably quartz or pale oak though. So it stands out as more white. And then I want to put some more light up here so at night it's easier to see, because there's a slight glow down here from all of these sea lanterns. But you don't really see anything at night up top. So I really want it to stand out. Mostly because I want to be able to actually know where my mushroom is, because I come into here and I forget which way I need to fly. So if there's a giant glowing beacon of a mushroom, I can't miss it. Yeah, little one-off pieces, so like that. Life hack. Oh, the make it a beacon so it stands out, or let's see, where can I fit? Yeah, I think it'll be a great thing, because it's a good way to, when you come through the portal from Alfred Spawn, it's kind of hard to get your bearings because everything kind of looks the same. Nothing's really in render distance, unless I have distant horizons on, but that sometimes causes problems. But I'm starting to learn, go right, there's the mushrooms, go left, and it's the contest area. And then free build is that way, and something is probably that way. But I haven't quite like established that, even though I've been here working on stuff for a while with a bridge and stuff. So I figure I'll make it easy. Plus, if you tell people to how to get the mushrooms, they just look for the giant glowing mushroom, no one's going to miss that. If they don't see a glowing mushroom, they've probably gone the wrong direction. Let's do one there. I think that's good for this layer. Let's go. No. Scaffolding. It's great until it isn't. Figure if we go up here, that way, some red glass. Let's do that. And then maybe make that one a quad. And can I reach the others from here? I can jump that high, so that's good. Okay, and then corners. I think with the corners I can just stack up like this. And then over here to the middle, which isn't really the middle because it's an even build. Because I winged it, and apparently when I wing things, it ends up even. And I'm gonna need something here. Just do that, and maybe one there. And then there, there, there. And then middle is roughly here. And I'm out of scaffolding. So do that. And let me I guess let me go get more scaffolding, because reclaiming it's not going to help because I got to build up all the way around again. And is there any glass that I'm missing? Some over here. Because I had plenty of glass, but I don't really want to have to make a bunch of red glass and then have to take it all home. Just grab a bunch of that. Now for the glowing lights up here, I gotta make a decision because these have an animation and they are also, they got this harsh border. So I'm thinking frog lights, and I'm thinking more towards the pearlescent ones would be the best to fit with this. The other option is to turn in some mod coins and get some invisible light blocks. Oh, I need to be over here. Just not sure what the best option is going to be. So what I'll probably do is get some sea lanterns and some pearlescent frog lights, see how they look, and then make a decision. And then if that's the case, I will just have to put, if I decide to use the invisible lights, I'll just have to put in a request for them and do them when I get them. Right there. And a single, single, single. Need something here. Let's see. There. Do I just do 3 and build on an angle? That might work. Ping, why are you being dumb? Oh, might be in my phone doing stuff on the same internet network. Yeah, must have been that because it just dropped down while I closed stuff on my phone. Okay, let's see. And I'm out of glass. And it's going to be dark soon, so I will show you what it looks like outside with it dark. Let me do that. That. Die box. And I will attempt to show you what it looks like in shaders once it gets dark, because I think you kind of lose the pink in it because it's so clear. So I think adding the glow to it with some more lights will help with that and make it look better. But it also really helps in the without shaders as well. Let me go out here in free cam to show you. Turn off hitboxes. May look that way so I'm not looking at a block and highlighting it. Thank you, SiriBot. Okay, so it's actually looking better than earlier, but once it gets fully dark, I'm not sure. I haven't tried that. That's a good call. The stream elements. Why? Okay, I'm just gonna have to ignore stream elements being stream elements. Yeah, liking could be a good call. I haven't tried it. I doubt you would see the texture from this far away. I mean, if you're in your normal view, you're not gonna see it. Yeah, okay, so that's what it looks like glow-wise now. If I go even further back, it just really needs that glow to it so it stands out. Let me try shaders and hope it doesn't cause a problem. It didn't cause a problem. That's a miracle. But you can see in shaders, it just kind of completely fades in. So I'm thinking a glow would help with that. So lichen might be a good call. I think some invisible light blocks might also be a good call for just near like the top part, so you don't see like the actual block. Ooh, let me turn shaders off. Actually, there's lichen here. Let me grab some lichen from storage here and try it real quick. Hey, CBY, how are you? Lichen. Glow lichen. I will bring what I don't use back, and I will get more to refill this. And then here's where here's where having a beacon would be good. Okay, this is where I come in, so it's to the right. I can see that mushroom just slightly. Alright, let's try to get some glow lichen up top here while it's dark. Just get it at the very top. A couple of places. And I guess let me try shaders again and see if it didn't really help in the shaders. That could be a shader setting, because it did work here, because I can see. Okay, maybe I'll sprinkle some lichen in and also opt for maybe trying the others, and if all else fails, getting the invisible blocks. Then let me put this back and sleep through this rain. And lichen is over here. Yeah, it seems to do something here. It just doesn't do it with shaders. And while I don't usually play with shaders on the entire time, it's nice to be able to get screenshots and stuff with it, so it'll be nice to have something that puts off a little bit more of a glow in that situation. Back up here and keep placing the red dots. There. Maybe I need to move this one out one. Or two. And maybe one there. Okay, and then we work this way. Do one there. And one maybe there. Not looking bad. And then here we can do a 4, a single, I already connected it all. There we go. And no, that's too many. Oh, that was the wrong thing. I should probably also eat so I don't pop this totem. Let's do there. That's kind of close to the other ones. That'll be fine there. Let's go up. all the way up. Let's go out here then. Maybe there. And there, there. There. So much scaffolding. But I knew if I tried doing this while building it that I would have probably ended up with more patterns and it would have taken me a lot longer. I would have had to move stuff anyway. That. We'll put a quad here. Let's not shout and turn the caps lock off. And then that. One there. Glad I bought this much scaffolding with me. There. Maybe there. There. Whoa. Let's try that. That. Let's make this one a quad. And then that. That can be a quad. That there, and there. And there. Try that. That. And then there. Let's get one more stack of scaffolding. And then that should be all the scaffolding we need to reach every spot in here. And we can come back and make some... Oh, I got scaffolding here. We can make some of the spots even darker. And I can get some quartz and pale oak to see how that looks behind the white. I guess get frog lights too while I'm at it. I'm not wearing my wings. This is why I'm really worried about people putting in channel points towards the hardcore world redeem, because I'm not going to have totems in hardcore to begin with. And that's how I lose worlds, by breaking my ankle or forgetting to eat. There's that. Let's do this. We'll put a, didn't mean to do that, a quad there. And one there. How is that looking? That looks pretty good. Now I think some of these quads I want to double up, and that should also give the benefit of this pane here looking a little darker, but since there's a gap it might not be an issue. But I don't want to do all the quads, so do that. Do that one. Let's do this one. And let's see, where did I do over here? I did that one, I did down there, that. No, that's not a quad, or that's not a cube, basically. Let's do a couple of these little ones. Stop falling off of stuff. Walking is not difficult for you in this game, it's just a matter of going forward and not off the edge, so let's not do that. This one can be doubled up. And that can, no. That can be doubled up, that can be doubled up. Add a second one there and there, and this will give some more variation. What's it looking like from outside? Hard to tell with the nighttime. Okay, my gamma was off. So let's see what it looks like. Okay, that helped. Where are the ones that are doubled up? That's not one. I think that helps. No, Bell doesn't kill Tyler. I don't kill Tyler. I pop his totem all the time. I've killed him a few times because he didn't have his totem in his hand, but that's his fault, not mine. So I'm going to assume if Tyler dies, that's the same reason for everyone. He wasn't holding a totem like he usually does, and they were going for the lulz. Alright, let's put this away. Yes. Do I have any more? I have pearlescent, I have sea lanterns. Do I have pale oak? I thought I saw. I have cherry wood. I have quartz. You know what? We're just going to do quartz. I've just made a decision that's what it's going to be for behind some of the white ones. Because it means not having to leave to go get pale oak. Instead, I just have to leave to either get more frog lights or more... Alright, so let's stick frog lights between some frog lights and sea lanterns. And then let me do sea lanterns, I guess, on the opposite side, so it's easy to tell the difference. Don't want on all of them. Okay, sea lanterns aren't as noticeable as I thought. Frog lights, what about you? Where did I even put the up top here? Frog lights or sea lanterns? I feel like the frog lights without that border looks better. It's still got the slight border to it, but it is pearlescent and it's kind of pink looking and slightly purpley, at least to my colorblind eyes in here. So I think frog lights is the answer. Let me go get a shulker of, I guess I don't need a shulker of them, but let me go get some of them and hopefully learn to fly. I think if it was a different colored glass, the sea lanterns could work. But this also has the benefit of I don't have to go to the industrial district, go all the way out to the Guardian farm and get, well, make sea lanterns. I can just go right to the Froglight farm because I know IX has them there because, well, his farm is just that good. And I know where the secret stock is. The secret stock that he has set aside for community projects. I call this a community project. It should be this way, I think. No, it's this way, because there's my gold farm. Alright. I am streaming to people from the community and I am doing a project. It makes it a community project. Yes, yes, exactly. See? I'm not the only one thinking it. Okay, I was about to say I'm the only one without frog lights though, because I'd open that chest. I forget it loads this way. Okay, what did I get? 4 stacks. 1, 2, 3, 4. Plus I had a couple. I won't need anywhere near that, I don't think. Wait, is anyone AFK? No, that was just them splatting because I was here. And let me make sure it's not running. No cart. That means they're in their locked position, everything's good. I just now noticed there's fire up there you can fly into. Okay, back to Spring District. And I have plenty of quartz, I have plenty of frog lights now. Well, I say I have plenty of quartz. I have plenty of quartz to do what I want up top here. Because I'm going to mix some of it in with the frog lights, so there's like 3 shades of white, and some of it has a glow and some doesn't. But then I need to... Is that the cat from Austin Powers, or am I thinking the wrong thing? I think it's the cat from Austin Powers. I've seen those movies, I think, once, so... Alright, you can come out of here. And then... No, don't go there. There, there. Let's put one there. I only want to do about a third of them with, that should work well because it's on both sides. Maybe a third of them with the lights. And I really just want the lights concentrated up top. That should make that pink. Yeah, pink. Ooh, yeah, no. Let's do play the jumping game. Okay, so they definitely need to be like this, so that this face is facing the glass. Are any of them facing other ways? No. I want to focus up on the top part. That's good there, I think. That's going to be a spot I can't put it. I can put one there. And a couple more over here. Maybe there, there. Okay, now let me get quartz and put it behind some of these too. The good news is the quartz can go wherever without causing an issue. There. Then how's the quartz look? Zoom out. Not much different than the frog lights really, but it will not glow there, so that's probably going to be okay. So let me throw some quartz in. Put quartz there. There. Do this so I can actually get around this section easily. There. The quartz can go in there definitely. Can't reach there, so I'll do that on the next pass. There. There. Okay, let's call that good for quartz, I think. Though there's not much over here, but there's also not that much white over here. Maybe if I go up top, I can put some there and... Oh, actually, I need shears for that anyway, so it's not going to matter. Let me get some of these and put them there. There. There, there, and there. We'll see how that looks since it's getting dark. Well, it's definitely glowing more. Fortune works on another. Oh, yeah, Fortune works on Netherward IX if you're still here. It works on any tool, so it doesn't have to be a hoe. Okay, that's already glowing and looking better to me. And most people aren't going to zoom in like that. Okay, yeah, it's definitely glowing more. Let's let it get dark. Yeah, that's definitely working better. Let's try shaders. Just in case anyone wants to sleep. Okay, it's a little weird in shaders, but shaders are always weird with lights. But it doesn't look bad either, so you can definitely see it more. So most people are probably going to see it like this, and I think that works. So now I can bring them down a little bit and just do less of them. And maybe glow lighting can go around the lowest part here. Thank you. I don't think I will ever. You would think I would have learned with all the stuff I've used glass in, not do everything glass, but the glass just looks good. Let's see. I can take this out. That can come out. All of these. Yeah, you can't argue with the results, but then I will tell myself, I'm not going to do glass again, and then I turn around and do glass again. That's like the Christmas tree in the Winter District. I've told myself no more glass after it. I told myself no more glazed terracotta. But I will end up using glazed terracotta at some point, I am sure. Okay, let's do maybe down here. Because I don't want it to glow too much. I want it to be more subtle down here. So if it's at this level, that might be too much in that corner. And then next time it gets dark, we will see what it looks like. Okay. Let's go down even further. Because if I need to add anything, I can just pillar back up where I need it. I can start picking some of the scaffolding up. As long as I don't spleef myself, it should be fine. Okay, SiriBot. It's already been an hour, wow. Okay, yeah, more light. I'll do even less here, and I'll come sprinkle in some of the quartz as well. Okay, let's see, quartz. Pick this up. Let me eat, because apparently I'm not doing that, and I'm moving around a lot, so it's just making me sluggish. Up, please. Let's see what we can do with this. There, there. Because I do want some of it to still be like the really translucent white. Okay, that's good. Put one there. That's good there. Need some here. I had some there, but that'll be fine. That is the front of it technically. Well, I guess, and literally it is the front because that's where the door is. Okay, and then now we can take all of this out. And this is where I probably need to go get that glow lichen, which just means I should have done it to begin with. Pockets are full. Yeah, breaking it is satisfying. I just wish there was a way to... I wish there was a way to be able to shift on it when it's not over a column like this. Actually, no, I guess it's fine the way it is, honestly. I keep forgetting. I wish it was maybe just a slightly bit more difficult to break. Because it's so easy to accidentally punch it. And then if it's done a certain way, it can take down everything. Like, glass is too tough to break, and scaffolding is just slightly too... breakable. But everything it is. I know there's some. I guess hitboxes would help. Okay, so let's do some quartz down here. Because down here it should be less light and more of the quartz. In my mind, at least. Which is good because that's my idea. If it wasn't in my mind, it'd be a problem. There. There. Now let's put some lights. But I think we can get away with just one on like either end. Just so it has a little soft glow. Maybe in the middle there, since that there. No, too close. There. Put one there. Then one there. Not there, it'll be too close. And not there, because it'll be too close. And then let me go get lichen and bone meal. And put this all away. Okay, it must have been the cow I saw. Bone meal, glow lichen. I'll go to the farm and get some. I think that's the sniffer, 1064 by 1403. If it is, I know it's going to need bone meal. There are any blocks over here ready to go. No one's AFK. Hi, Titian. How are you? Oh, I owe a piece of glass for here because I broke that. Do I have glass in my inner chest? Oh, spyglass is showing up when I search it. Okay. I don't, but I will get a piece and bring it back. Shears. Let's just do this. This. Oh wait, that's right. I need to... This is why the glass is needed. Because it goes there and spreads. I'm supposed to aim here. Well, I appreciate you stopping by, Titian. This should be pretty quick. I already had some in here. I'm not going to take all that. I am going to take 2 stacks. And I realize I shouldn't hit sort. This can go here. That can go off. It should have a decent amount. Yeah, it has a decent amount of bone meal left. I will bring a piece of glass back. Just as soon as I'm done this, which might be after stream. Let me check something real quick. Okay. Wrong place. Oh good, it's wrong. Yeah, wrong way again. It's dark, we can see how it looks. Oh, it's much brighter now. Let's check shaders. Okay, even with shaders, that looks good. It's bright. I mean, it's more blocky with shaders because the light blocks are more noticeable. But I don't think it's bad blocky. It's almost more like particles when it's in with the shaders. Okay, let's get this glow lichen up here. You know what? I'm gonna take that out too. Yeah, because I just need that at the base here. So if I do glow lichen like this, can I get a... Does it do anything? Not really, so maybe it needs to be on the underside of the mushroom cap, on the outside. Nope. Okay, let's do... Didn't do it. I'm not going to get scaffolding out to go back and do that. I might be getting scaffolding out to go back and do this. I'm getting scaffolding back out to do this. Yep, scaffolding. Always choose scaffolding. First choice, never would choose anything else. That doesn't go there. That goes there. I need the scaffolding for the outside anyway. So eat. And then maybe up here, like on the gill area, which is just black concrete. No, come on, up. There we go. Let's get a little bit up here and see what it looks like. Too far up. Let's just get, is that 4 pieces? Let's see if that did anything from a distance. It might only do it under, those sea lanterns might be too bright. I might need to reduce the number of them, because I think that's putting off all the light. Oh wait, I want to close them off anyway. Let me... How much course do I have? Enough. If I just do this. Fill it in, so there's a ceiling. It might be those that are the problem though. Temporary block. Yeah, I think those sea lanterns on the outside are actually putting off enough of a glow because they're right here. So I might need to make them quartz underneath. See, do I have more quartz? Yes, I do. Okay. Plus this piece. First off, replace that. Then we just... Oh, those are stairs. That's why I can't pick click. I got plenty of glass. I can just do this. Okay, it's definitely darkening it in here, which probably means we have to worry about... Well, I got a torch. So I shouldn't have to worry about spawns. At least not this quick. I may need to get rid of like some of this glass too, or even all of it. And then just put in some small little windows. I still need to do... Yeah, okay. I still need to do my fairy house, which is also a mushroom. Which, funnily enough, I actually had... Let's do this. And then we'll do glow lichen to light up for safety at the moment. right there. Let's see how this looks. Turn that off. Okay, it's got a nice little glow there from that. So yeah, removing the sea lanterns from being able to shine out was the right call. That might get some pillars or something in it to make it not completely glass all the way around. Ooh, real quick before it gets daylight. How's it looking, shaders? Yeah, okay, the glow, it definitely needs the glow lichen on the sides. And where do I have it? Just right against it and against the glass. I have to remember we have a pink petal farm because pink seems to be the color of my season. And I'm using a lot of dye, but I don't. We're going to be sneaky about this. Path lighting. I don't like dealing with these at my base. In fact, I think I got most of them up, but I think a lot of them were, a lot of it was the wildflowers too. But I think instead of dealing with like getting the pink orchids and stuff from the flower farm, since it doesn't generally give you only those, that's wrong. That's also wrong. I can do, what am I doing wrong? There and there. I can go to the pink petal farm and just get a bunch of them when I need dye. Alright, and then for these different. Okay, yeah, it's wider on the front and back, on the sides, and then maybe we do these two corners. We do like here and here. And then wrong thing. There, there. There and there. You need a carpet over top of you. I have one, which is probably the one I knocked off of you when I was putting water down for something. I don't need that. We'll do that and that. Okay, I think that's going to be good for the glow and for the actual cap. So now I need to do the inside. And I need to do an actual interior. So maybe I try to do like a lower interior and some steps up to this level with the glass and make it 2 stories somehow. But first, let me empty my pockets of stuff. Not scaffolding, because scaffolding needs to go in its own box. And I'll get a piece of glass to go fix the farm. I'm going to toss this glow lichen down in the community storage here. Ping, why did you do that? Glow lichen is over here. Alright, plain glass back to the ID. If my ping wants to be okay. Okay, I'll walk then if the ping's gonna be weird. Close Discord and see if that helps with it, because sometimes it's, well, it's fine now. So either Discord being closed did it, or it was something and the ID is just fine. Okay, that goes there. Okay, so I had quartz there, but I'm gonna go and get more from my nether base. Unless IX has taken it all. Which, based from what he was saying earlier, he probably has. So I'm gonna go to my shop and get it. Because I really need some of it, at least a stack. IX is working on the new stuff. I helped him with the outside of the building and the sign, and he's dealing with everything inside. Quartz blocks coming soon. IX, it's dark in here in case you weren't aware. We're gonna need to put some like end rods up to do like ceiling light. Let me go see if there's any downstairs. Secret employee. Oh! Okay. That, didn't realize the hole was there. I knew it was here, but I didn't realize I was going to be digging directly into it. I need full break to see. This stuff was here already. Okay, no, there's a ladder. What is this? I completely missed the ladder. Because that wasn't there before. You have my quartz blocks. I just need a stack of them. I'll take a stack in two. Thank you. Overhead lighting. We need overhead lighting. Don't shoot me. Oh, that was close. One of these days, him and I are going to be shooting at each other and accidentally kill an innocent bystander. And to the right. Okay, so I need slabs because there's no way I'm going to be able to do all this. Let's... Oh, I had quartz. I might not need that quartz from him. If we do slabs at this level... I need a place for stairs. which whenever I do stairs, the easiest thing to do is cover up the floor and then figure out where I want it to go and break it out. So there's going to be a short, I guess not really a short ceiling, it's 2.5 blocks tall. It's just not a grand ceiling, but once you get up here, it should be fine. Now stairs, that's what I need. I have a couple. Let's go up here. Okay, that's not bad. That's a problem. That's not going to work like I was thinking. Okay, then this needs to be blocked off. Do I have quartz pillar? I got more quartz slab though. Let's make some pillars. Innocent bystander? I know what we were referencing and all, but what why in the quotes? Are you saying no one's an innocent bystander on the server? Or are you saying that it wouldn't actually be an innocent bystander that we hit? It would probably be more. I think those are fighting words. I think everyone on the server is going to disagree with that. What can I put here? I could put something here. It's slabs, so I'd have to do that. And then I might as well just do that. And then, what can I put here? Wait, why is that chunky? Oh, because it's the slab I was saying. I put the wrong thing. I could just put a door here and make this a closet. That's usually what you put under stairs. And then up here, this actually is kind of nice up here. Maybe next season is Fairy Princess River season, where I just build mushroom houses like this and other stuff like this. Door's gonna have to be open because there's no way of doing a door that looks like this and actually operating. Did Koala come and fix? Yeah, okay, there's light in there now. Okay, so I need a door for this, which let's do cherry wood because I know I have it. And that's the only oh wait, I had pale oak too. Let's see how they look. Cherry, I need more than that. Pale oak. Door. Door. The cherry looks nicer because it has. Yeah, that's true. I did say glass snipper again, and then fairy door or fairy season. No, wrong way. How does this go? First off, we fix that because we're gonna need that more often. it like that? Yeah, there we go. That's not bad. And then what can I do for the floor needs to be changed? Maybe that's cherry wood. Just to break up the just to break up all the white. Don't do that. Put that there. Put that there. That's the only problem with the shovel this way. Darn it. I knew that wouldn't work. Okay. Shovel can't be there. And then now we can do the door here. I said now we can do the door here. That looks better. Oh, Riven joined the same time as Dis, and so did Sniper. Okay, I didn't notice that. I thought it was just Dis, that's the only person I saw. Oh yeah, I covered this up because it was dangerous. I mean, it's lit up down here, but it leads to danger if you go deep enough. And I'm removing all of my ping is like crazy right now. Alright, Internet, let's just get through stream without issues. And you can have your little meltdown while I make dinner and I don't need the Internet. Okay, that's some rubber banding. I only have 2 pieces of cherry wood left. Go on, game. Let me put that there. Put all this stuff back. Game, you can settle down with your ping, Internet. It would be nice if you could, like, dye the pale oak wood. Oh, I have cherry in my wood chest. That's good. Now I just gotta wait for the ping to catch up. Can I do that in the stone cutter? I can. That's not nearly enough. Oh, there's petals there all of a sudden. Just gonna have to play through this stupid ping. That's plenty of cherry planks. Okay. Floor is in. That doesn't look bad. I probably want some windows. So let's do one there. That's going to have to move. It's really ruining my view. Let's do... Can we do one here to see Gareth's? Maybe one on this side. Be right at the bottom of the steps. Internet, why are you at 8,000? Nothing is open that should be causing this. Let me go to Alfred and see if it's any better. Because I can see it's having issues in my stream manager. I better eat because this game might kill me. If it'll let me get to Alfred. Okay, yeah, I know. Was it yesterday? Yeah, yesterday Bill had an issue. Let me check Discord real quick and make sure there's no issues with like the auth servers. Because if it's not, I'll try relogging because sometimes that helps. Well, there, it's gone back down now. Apparently the threat of opening Discord was enough to get down to a reasonable number at least. Let's go back and see. Well, that 0 milliseconds it showed first was bad. That usually means the game's gonna crash on me, but it's 177. It's not the best, but it's definitely not the worst. Alright, let's try to window. Do we continue the pink glass for the windows? No, let's do clear, just because... Or white, let's do white. That way it blends in better. But it's still, you can still see colors and stuff through it easily. Okay, so... Let's put some storage there. That's not enough chest. That's what I need. Don't want that right next to the window. So maybe on here. A little bit of storage. Then we need a bed upstairs. We need a double bed upstairs since it's an even number. Pink dye. Are there sheep around here still? My ping's going back up. What the? Okay, that was weird. Let's see if there's some wool at storage here. Wool, 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 wool. Carpet, nope. Borrowing this. One more pink bed. I gave Bella a shulker of pink beds earlier in the season. I should have made myself one as well, it seems. I wonder who... Wait, is this Bella's? I see a pink bed. But no sign. And the chocolate boxes are not named. Alright, bed up top here. Set my spawn since I did just take them both from downstairs. What else? I need a crafting table in here. An ender chest. Don't need a stone cutter. Let's stick the crafting table there. And the ender chest can go by the window. Need a carpet or something. Do I just really embrace the pink and put pink carpet in? Especially with my ping this way. Let's see if I can get to the ID and get pink wool. This internet, it's brand new. I don't know why its signal is not great. No, ID is where I'm going, not down there. And watch, it might be a TED issue. If the ping is fine on Alfred, 2781. No, it went up. It's gonna settle down maybe? No, but watch, I'll go to the ID and watch it drop down. If it lets me do the ID. Maybe I'm wrong, it isn't gonna go down. Went down a little bit, but not. And now it's down to a reasonable number. It's the weirdest thing. I don't know if Dark is actually paying attention. I'll go to the string farm and get wool. I can dye it. Now I just gotta figure out where the string farm is. Temporary waypoint. Alright, is there any wool here? Oh, it's fish. Mal is not online, so Mal I don't think will care if I take a stack of string. Let me go back to the nether. Not a stack of string, a stack of wool. Alright, this is hopefully the last trip I have to make from the Spring District, but I'm hoping the Spring District works. What? Probably shouldn't do that with my ping. Oh, and I probably should eat while I can. 110 milliseconds. Okay, so... Weird. Weird, weird, weird internet. And it's low here too, so let me hurry over here and do this before it decides to go back up. Pink dye. I move that inside. Pink wool. Some carpets. Okay, let's get this in here. Let's see. Wool. Wool. No, it needs to be bigger than that. That. No. Move this. Come on. Take out this corner. Put that. And maybe something, no, definitely not that. Oh, I'm out, that's why. Come on. Come on, game. And then... Okay, so that's down. So this is looking good. I need to figure out something for in here. Maybe some more, like maybe some plants. And then up here needs a lot of stuff. But it can't be too tall because I don't want to obstruct the windows. So maybe I put a chest here. Maybe I do a little seating arrangement. Maybe another chest here. Yeah, I think that'll work. Chest there, seating. And maybe, I think the saddle seat things are working again, so I could do that. So what if I did, not pressure plates. Carpets. Maybe like a little L-shaped seating thing. So I'd have to get rid of that. Rubber banding, that's great. Okay, well, I think that's all I'm going to be able to get done with this internet / ping / whatever is going on. So let me send you to the end screen. I will find someone to raid. And let's see. Who is streaming? I know who isn't streaming. Tyler. Unless, let me check his Discord. He said maybe today for something. Oh, that's just bad luck. That's bad timing. My internet is being weird, so if it wasn't being weird, I'd go a little longer. But, Tyler isn't streaming. I just checked his Discord. Internet is being wonky. I'm going to go restart it as soon as stream's over. So let me try to find someone to raid who is... Is anyone I'm following streaming? Nope, we're going to go to Jamal. The other option was Shovel, but Shovel is doing MCCI. Jamal is playing on his hardcore world. Let's see. Okay, we could start the raid. And I do have a raid message that can be copied. And we'll head over to Jamal. Jamal has a really nice hardcore world that is 34,000 days, I think it said. and